When 23-year-old James Bernard Judge went to Davenport, Iowa in 1923 to visit his sister Anne and seek relief for his asthma, chances are that he had no idea that he was going to launch a career and begin a family tradition that would extend through and beyond his lifetime and into the unforeseeable future. But that's exactly what happened. After experiencing wonderful results from chiropractic adjustments, he expressed a desire to enter the profession himself, so Anne contacted Dr. B.J. Palmer, the president of Palmer School of Chiropractic. She made arrangements for James to attend Palmer on the time pay plan. After some tutoring, Jim passed his exams and entered as a student and graduated 18 months later on June 20th, 1925. He practiced for a time in Iowa, then British Columbia in Canada, but it was not until he returned to his hometown of Albia, Iowa in 1936 that his influence began to be felt in the family. Whenever illness occurred among the 9 brothers and sisters and their spouses and progeny, there was never a question of where to go. Doc took care of everything except obstetrics and broken bones. If a patient wasn't up to a trip to town, he would hang a sign on his office door and make a house call, staying all night if necessary. Doc seldom talked about the philosophy behind chiropractic. Probably no one ever asked. He just took care of everybody. While he was serving in the Navy in World War II, Doc's nephew, John J. Judge, decided to enter the profession, and thus the next generation made its entrance. Unlike his uncle, John talked enthusiastically and at length about chiropractic to anyone who would listen, and proved its soundness on many occasions. John's infectious enthusiasm and the undeniable efficacy of chiropractic began to make its influence felt in the family. John has the honor of being the first ever president of the IPSCA. His brother-in-law, George Dickerson, suffered from migraine headaches, found relief at the Palmer Student Clinic, and entered as a student himself. A few months later, John's brother Thomas entered also, and thus began the first overlapping of family students, but by no means the last. Eventually, all 4 of John's brothers, 3 in-laws, and 1 cousin from his generation graduated from Palmer. Since chiropractic was such a young profession, not yet accepted by the public nor all of the family, this generation endured much skepticism and ridicule, plus unrelenting opposition and legal obstacles initiated by the medical profession. They were sustained by determination and a sense of mission to carry on something that was part of their family life, with daily proof that it worked. Since it was a vital part of their family, that generation and the ones that followed don't remember a time when they were under anything but chiropractic care.